Hi everyone, it's me. I'm just gonna do a one take today because I was just so busy this last week getting ready to go camping on Friday. Excuse me. So I didn't really have a chance to think up a topic to go over today and let you guys know what's going on. But I did go to the doctor on Friday before we went camping. And according to the doctor, I'm down 14 point some pounds since I had Wesley. So I had Wesley in February, and I know 14 pounds in 5.5 months is not a lot, but to me, I am a little fine with it because I'm actually 1 pound less than my pre-pregnancy weight. So that makes me happy because I think with Annika it took me a long time to even get close. Actually, I don't even think I've reached pre-pregnancy weight for her, because before I had her, I had lost 50 pounds and not even close to being there yet. I would be ecstatic if I were pre-Annika pregnancy weight, and I wish I would have really kicked my butt into gear after I had her, but I didn't, so here we are. Anyway, so I also had a minor surgery last Tuesday, on my eye, so I don't know if you can tell, but last time I was on, I had a little, I kind of want to call it a skin tag, but the doctor said it was actually a mole that was growing out of my eyelid, and it was going towards my eye, so it was kind of in my field of vision, even though I didn't really notice it much consciously. I think subconsciously I probably did. So I had it removed, so I feel like I'm a normal person again. It's so awesome. But anyway, I had that done on Tuesday, and then just a regular doctor appointment on Friday, just to get check my meds, make sure my blood work looked good, and I can continue on what I'm doing right now without issues. So that all went well, and then we went camping for 3 days. So we left around 11:30 on Friday morning, and then we came back last night, Sunday, at around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it was a really good time. We had no access to cell service really, so except for emergency calls, which we didn't have to make, thank goodness. But we just had fun together, the four of us, and we just hung out and played at the park and did some hiking and went to town for a little bit just to see, because we'd never been in this part of Minnesota before. We went to Lanesboro, if you ever go there. It's a cute little quaint town. I do have some pictures on my Instagram. If you follow me, it's Shae K77, so SHAEEK77. That's my Instagram. I have some pictures on there. It's a cute little town, and actually it's located right on the Root River, which is supposedly like a big town to go tubing in. And I knew there was tubing from the website. It said tubing, canoeing, kayaking, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't realize that literally everyone went there to go tubing. So next time we make a trip out there when the kids are a little bit older and can go tubing, we are definitely doing that. Or if we can do it like an adults only camping trip or whatever, we're going tubing because it looks like a blast. And they rent the stuff right at the campsite. They shuttle you up there, you get in the river, and you get out right at the campsite. So how fun was that? And they even had cooler tubes, so you can bring coolers with you. I mean, it looked like a good time. So next time we're going to go to Lanesboro, we're going to stay at the Eagle Cliff Campground, and we are going to go tubing. So I'm just so excited. Now, this week, I'm back on track because during camping, not that I was horrible at all, because I did bring vegetables, I did bring fruit, I brought my water. I did try out a few Pinterest food things, and none of them turned out, so I wasn't very impressed. I tried pigs in a blanket, so croissants wrapped around hot dogs, wrapped in foil, and cooked on the fire, and the croissants just burnt. So, I mean, how stupid is that? And we tried it on the grill, too. No, thank you. And then that was Friday night with corn on the cob. I bought farm fresh corn on the cob. It was so good. And then Saturday morning, I tried to make monkey bread, which is like cinnamon sugar with brown sugar on it. So yeah, lots of sugar. Tried to make that on the fire. You're supposed to mix it all up, put it in, your tin foil. I think I messed something up, or it just didn't work, and it burnt again. Burnt to the biscuits burnt. So what good is that? I mean, it's just burnt food. Disgusting. So didn't really eat any of that because it was not edible. And then we had bacon for my husband. And then I had brought donuts for them because I was like, just in case some of these breakfasts don't work out. And then Sunday I knew we were going to be leaving, so I just wanted something quick and easy, and donuts were it. So, I didn't really get myself a donut. I like Krispies. If you've ever heard of Krispies, they're like flat pastries, really flat. And they're cinnamon sugar, just flat, crispy. That's why they're called Krispies, I guess. I don't know. But that's what I got for myself. And I got Annika and my husband both like Long Johns and raised chocolate-covered donuts. I don't know. That's what they wanted. So anyway, lunch what did we do for lunch? Grilled cheese, which turned out pretty good. We had one of those I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but they're square and they're cast iron, and they call them camp pie makers. I don't know. So we had grilled cheese in those, which turned out pretty decently. Doesn't give you much instruction in the booklet. It literally said, oh, try cooking it 1 minute on each side and see if the bread's done. Okay, so we try, and the bread wasn't done. So I think I ended up leaving them in there for like 2 or 3 minutes on each side, and then they'd cook uneven because the top part of the thing is in the fire and the back part was not in the fire. I don't know. I'm sure I was doing it wrong. This was my first time trying to cook on the campfire, and there was no grill over the campfire like at state parks. There's normally grills. There was no grill on this one. So that was lunch. Mind you, we had fruits and vegetables in between for snacks. I did bring potato chips and dip for my husband and my daughter, but nobody really wanted. It was like hot and humid. And I mean, we should just know that Minnesota summer is pretty hot and humid and gross, but anyway. So we did that. We did some hiking to the river just to look around and stuff. And then we made a trip into the city because it was supposed to be like Buffalo Bill days or something, and stuff was supposed to be going on. Well, we just drove into town, we drove into town to walk around, and then we didn't really see anything, so it was too hot. So we went back to the car. And we kind of drove around to see if we could see anything, and there was like a baseball tournament or something down the street. We went back to the campground and chilled out. And then Saturday night, my daughter had a hot dog again because she doesn't like anything we eat, so she had a hot dog. And I had brought steaks for me and my husband, and he grilled those. And then we made like packets of like little red mini potatoes like this big, and I probably took 7 little potatoes like this, and cut them into quarters, plopped them in some tin foil, with a little bit of salt, pepper, and butter, and we just grilled those up. Yeah, it was good. It was okay. Steak was pretty good. My husband knows how to cook steak, and that was that. We just had, oh, and then I tried to make these, like, so in those little campfire square things, you're supposed to be able to make like campfire pies or whatever. So my daughter, she loves Nutella and she loves Oreos. So I thought, oh, I could just make you an Oreo pie. And she liked the crescent rolls. So I know normally you're supposed to just use bread, like butter the bread and put it in there. But I was like, that's like having a grilled cheese, and that's weird when you're trying to have something sweet. So I thought, I have an extra package of crescent rolls. And she said from Friday night when we had them wrapped around the hot dog that she really liked them. She's like, oh, I really like the crescent rolls. So I was like, okay, I'll try doing the crescent rolls in the pan, then putting our chocolate, and she wanted Oreos, and I did bananas in there, and see if they turned out. No. Again, I tried the minute on each side because there were crescent rolls. I think they went differently. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing when I'm cooking. I'm just not a cooker. I'm just not a cooker, which really sucks. So, hold on. Okay, anyway. So we just, like I said, made the pies, hung out, the kids went to bed. Me and the hubby just stayed up and hung out by the fire, but like I said, it was so hot and muggy. I couldn't even handle it, and I was so tired because Friday night, Wesley went to bed pretty good, but he woke up at like 3 in the morning and wanted to eat, which is, I think, I mean, that's kind of normal for him sometimes to wake up. I think he was just out of it. But, on Saturday night, he was way out of it. He slept for 12 hours. He went to bed at like 6:30 and didn't wake up till like 6:30 in the morning on Sunday morning, which was awesome, but also weird. But anyway, we just hung out. Like I said, check out the pictures if you want on my Instagram. And you can see how the campground was. It was pretty nice and clean. The owners it's not a state park, so it's owner operated, and they had really nice things. Anyway, so then yesterday we came home and basically went to, well, my husband, funny story, on our way out to the campground, we lost my husband's muffler. Like, totally just came off the truck. So, when we got back, we had to go to Fleet Farm, which is one of our like farm supply stores here. And he bought a new muffler, new pipes, and he worked on that pretty much all night. Once we got back from Fleet Farm, I took the kids, and we went grocery shopping. So he got the truck fixed. We went grocery shopping. We emptied out the entire camper. It just needs to be vacuumed and wiped down, and change the bedding and stuff like that, and get it all ready, because this was our only camping trip for the year. So I'm just going to get ready to winterize it again, unless miraculously we can use it again, but whatever. Next year will be better, because Wesley will be 1.5 almost, or 1 year and 4 months when we start camping, so it should be good. Good to have the kids a little older. So anyway, that's all I have to say today. If you like my videos, if you like camping, if you want to listen to more stories, if you have anything you want me to talk about, because, I mean, I can only tell you guys about my weight loss so often. I'm still trying. I got my shake, my tea, and my water today. 60 ounces. Yeah, a little over 60 ounces, but whatever. Am I shaking my tea? And I'm back at it this week. Yay! All right. Anyway, I will talk to you guys again later. Have a wonderful week. Again, like, subscribe if you can. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.